Greetings. I hope you are doing well. If not, that you will do better. How's everybody doing? Now, have you thought about this? This is from the Bible, Luke chapter 23. I have put verses 16 to 21. This is the King James Version. It says, I will therefore chastise him and release him. Now, this is Pilate talking. For of necessity, let me make this bigger. For of necessity he must release one unto them at the feast. And they cried out all, I'm sorry, yes. And they cried out all at once, saying, Away with this man, and release unto us Barabbas, who for a certain sedition made in the city, and for murder was cast into prison. Pilate, therefore, willing to release Jesus, spake again to them. But they cried, saying, Crucify him, crucify him. So have you wondered we have a man, I'm sorry, I received a notification. We have a man who is brought to trial by some non-official. They are brought to the he's brought to the Roman authorities, and they're like, deal with him. He did or said some things we don't like. But on the other hand, and that's obviously Jesus, Yeshua. On the other hand, you have Barabbas, who is in prison for sedition, or if you will, rebellion, and for murder. But we are told that there is a tradition that when it's the particular time of the year, when they have that feast, they have a tradition of releasing a prisoner. So we are led to believe that one guy was there for rebellion against the government at the time, that was the Romans, and murder. But because of the tradition, oh, you good, homie. You good, homie. I'll let you off the hook, homie, because your peeps, they don't holler loud enough. They don't holler loudly enough. So you good. You off the hook. You can bounce, homie. Don't worry about that murder. It's all good. I got you. But the other guy, well, let's murk him. That's strange. I know that story. Many of you do know that story. And it was even depicted in movie. But sometimes you look at things from another angle and you're like, whoa, he did not strike me back then, but now I'm like, come on now. Off the hook so easily. This makes me think about one of the things that always stayed with me from an early age, the story of Cain and Abel. They both make an offering to God. God approves Abel's not Cain's offering. And I always thought it was unfair. Can you picture a parent, mom or dad, who will receive a present from his or her two children, and the parent approves one of the present but not the other? Of course, Cain kind of overreacted. He killed his brother over the jealousy or hate or anger. But before that, thought it was strange that God would approve one offering, but not the other one. Later on, we are told that Cain went and found his wife. We wonder where she comes from, but she might have been created in the meantime or later on. Another thing that stay with me is the story of David and Bathsheba. David slept with the chick. She was married. When she was pregnant, David had the husband Uriah sent to the front line to make sure that he dies. And after he died, David brings the chick home. And God said to David, because you have done this, the child will die. We are told that the children do not pay for the sins of their parents. But then it says explicitly, because you have done this, the child will die. It wasn't the child's fault. The child was an innocent in this equation. But as much as it says in the Bible that the children do not pay for the sin of their parents, it also says that God punishes on up until whatever generation. I can't remember if it's the seventh generation or fourth generation, but some of you might know the exact quote. And if you really want me to find it, you just have to ask and I will look for it. Have you ever wondered about that? Anyway, we shall do some critical thinking and see where we are going from here. I will definitely holler at you later. Take care for now.